remember the first time I went to Uganda, and I was like, I had the best time going to Uganda. Like, it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Being African American, living in America, going to Africa for the very first time, it was an awesome experience. So I know a lot of you guys are maybe scared or frightened or just kind of like concerned because of safety purposes. Like, Africa is an amazing country. Don't let anyone put anything in your head or what you see on television. Stop it. You have to go visit it for yourself to enjoy the experience. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Traveling with Vaugh. Today I want to share with you guys my tips on visiting Africa for the first time. So if this is your first time ever going to Africa or visiting it for your first time, make sure you watch this video. So I remember my first time going to Africa. I was so excited, y'all. This was back in like 2017. I went to Uganda for the first time, loved it, absolutely loved it. But I remember that there was a lot of mistakes that I made. And so I just want to give you guys advice on going to Africa. Wherever you go in Africa, you can use these tips, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just ring it off the top of my brain, give you my input, my advice. And if you like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. Y'all click that bell so you can get my notifications of what I got going on. I want to keep y'all abreast of what I got going on, people. All right, so anyway, y'all, I got on pants. It looks like I'm gonna have on pants, but I got on pants. Okay, let's get started. I remember the first time I went to Uganda, and I was like, I had the best time going to Uganda. Like, it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Being African American, living in America, going to Africa for the very first time, it was an awesome experience. So I know a lot of you guys are maybe scared or frightened or just kind of like concerned because of safety purposes. Like, you have to go visit it for yourself to enjoy the experience. One of my friends, Celeste, she actually just went to Ghana for the first time. Absolutely loved it. She's ready to go back, right? So this video is about giving you some safety precautions, tips, things you need to do, things you need to have on hand when visiting Africa. So number one, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you take a carry-on bag. Do not put your bag under the plane. I'm gonna be just quite honest and frank. Some shit in your bag might come up missing. It is what it is, right? There's no guarantee. And then again, this can happen in any country, but take a carry-on. Just take a carry-on. Put all your things in carry-on. You'll be good to go. Number two, make sure you take mosquito spray that has DEET in it. Make sure you take mosquito spray. When I tell you these mosquitoes in Africa are aggressive, these ain't no American mosquitoes. These African mosquitoes. And they don't play no games, okay? And you fresh meat to them. So that's what they want. Okay, got it. Number three, make sure you take malaria pills. Getting malaria is not the best experience. I caught malaria one time because I was like, oh, I've been to Africa 5,000 times. I'm immune. I'm from the country. I was born and raised here. Caught malaria, got my ass. I still don't use malaria pills. But for you need to get on malaria pills. So your local doctor can prescribe them to you. You normally take 3 days before you go, and then you take the rest of them once you come back. Now here's the thing. When I did take malaria pills, y'all, I had hair, but a little bit of my hair started falling out. I think that's probably why it could cause me to go bald in the center. It could be, but when I was taking them, it made my hair fall out. So malaria pills will make you have hair loss. It is what it is. It's common. Take your battery pack, right? Make sure you take a battery pack. That's another thing you need to have on deck. Because you may not be able to get to, electricity, or where you may stay, you may have a loss of power. There's always a possibility. It just is what it is, right? Do not drink the water. As an American or another country, don't drink the water off the bag if you're not used to it. Now I can drink it. Like, I'll guzzle down, brush my teeth into washing it. But the first time, I wouldn't encourage you to drink the water. Get bottled water, drink bottled water, brush your teeth with bottled water. When you shower, don't let the water go into your mouth, but you can shower in your body. But make sure you drink bottled water, because sometimes even myself, when I originally first started going, I would get traveler's diarrhea. Like, it used to be so bad I couldn't even get out of the hotel. I would just be sitting on the toilet like this. Where the hell I'm going? No place. I can't go not a damn place. Okay, so make sure you consider that. Make sure you have use some Imodium, Pepto-Bismol, antibacterial pill just for the food, and to make sure that you get your food well cooked. That's the other thing too. Like, your body is just not immune to to the richness and the tastefulness of the food, right? So you have to keep in mind in regards to that. In regards to the local people, yo, I haven't, to be honest with you, I've had conversations with other people who visit Africa. They were so concerned about, having a tour guide. Me personally, like a lot of times what I normally do, I might get on Facebook, Instagram, and I might just try to make some friends into a country I'm going to ahead of time. I will tell you I had one bad experience in Kenya, but I trusted someone from meeting them online and they betrayed my trust. If I find you, I will get you. You know who you are. So you want to make friends before you go, if you can. And a lot of times when I go, I like to meet people there. Africans are genuinely nice, sweet, humble people. Don't ever let anyone persuade you of that, all right? They are genuinely nice, sweet, humble people, right? They have a perspective of you as also you have a perspective of them, right? So take your chances, like go take a risk, do what you gotta do. That's my thought about it. At the airports, if you can take an Uber, take an Uber. But if you're forced to take a taxi, make sure you kind of like do a little research before you go across the pricing. Because the taxi driver, when they know you're a foreigner, baby, they come to get that money. I don't blame them. It's a business. It's a job. People gotta make money. People gotta survive at the end of the day. I don't knock their hustle at all, right? So if you can take an Uber prior to going, take an Uber. If not, negotiate that price. Whatever they're offering you, try to go like maybe, I don't know, maybe 100 or 200, whatever, depending on whatever the currency of the country that you're going to. Make sure you try to go down a little bit to negotiate that price, to give them a feel like you know how to negotiate on their terms. Make sure you learn some of the basic language. Like, people appreciate the fact if you learn a little bit of the basic language, right? I'm also going to put a translator app that I use in the link below, in the notes below. So make sure you check out that link as well. In regards to living arrangements, if you're looking at Airbnbs, make sure you try to find an Airbnb that has an air conditioner in it and also have 24/7 power and internet. That's gonna be your saving grace, because those people who have 24-hour power and internet, 24-hour power, electric, they more than likely have a generator that's gonna kick in when the power goes out. Sometimes you can see those rates and it might be like very low, like on Airbnb. It's like, oh, like this place is only like $25, but it's beautiful and it's 7 bedrooms and got no air in it. It's hot as hell. And you sweating like a sweat box. So you wanna make sure you pay attention to like, when you read the notes in regards to if you decide to stay in Airbnb in Africa. Make sure you check that out. Also too, like sometimes at nighttime, depending on what country you go to, you wanna make sure that they have mosquito nets. Sometimes that nighttime mosquitoes seep in, they'll bite you, but make sure you have a mosquito net, or you can purchase one from Amazon. I normally get mine from Amazon when I need a mosquito net. What else can I think of? You can change your currency once you get there. That's another good thing. You can change your currency once you get there. That's what I normally do. What else? I think that's everything I can think of right now. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this, but I think that's just kind of like the basics. Stay alert, pay attention, watch your surroundings. Don't talk as much. If you have a local friend, normally when I make a friend, I let them do all the negotiating and I don't do no talking. I let them take care of it, right? Because they're my friend, they're gonna take care of me. But if you have to, talk at a minimum, don't say as much. But other than that, go to Africa and have a great time. Like, listen guys, I'm planning to visit all 54 countries in the continent of Africa. Africa is not a country, it's a continent, people. And Tanzania is not Tanzania. Rwanda is Rwanda. Got it? Okay, just wanna educate you guys a little bit, because I hate when people... Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me. I'm also a travel agent. On the flip side of this, make sure you guys leave a comment below. If you've been to Africa, share your experience. I would love to know. Like, again, I am an Africa fanatic. I love Africa. I'm always there. I'm literally going like, I think, 2 hours? Maybe 3 hours. I'm gone in 3 hours. But I love it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to email me at travelwithvaugh@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment in the notes below and we can discuss. I like to have chats to see your thoughts. And if you don't agree with me, say you don't agree with me. I know some of my African friends not gonna agree with me, but that's okay. That's okay. This ain't from your perspective, it's from mine. Okay? Cool. All right, guys. Peace.